Hello Swatantra TV viewers. I am Mahima, welcoming you to our English Bulletin with latest news, updates and analysis. Dhanam's election from Khairitabad in Hyderabad challenged. The Telangana High Court on Friday issued notices to Khairitabad MLA Dhanam Nagendra on a plea challenged his victory in the 2023 Assembly elections. The petition, which urged the High Court to cancel his election, was filed by Congress leader P. Vijaya Reddy, who stood second in that election. Advocate Sunkara Naresh, representing Vijaya Reddy, accused Nagendra of using money to influence voters and stated that cases were filed against him in several police stations. The petitioner also argued that the MLA did not mention the list of properties in his wife's name in the nomination papers submitted to the Election Commission. The High Court bench led by Justice Indrasena Reddy issued notices to Nagendra to issue an explanation regarding the matter and postponed the hearing to 18th April. Nagendra re-won the Khairitabad seat on the Bharat Rashtra Samithe's ticket but recently defected to the Congress. BRS fields ex-IAS, IPS officers in Lok Sabha polls. The BRS on Friday announced more candidates for 13th May Lok Sabha polls. Former IAS officer Venkatram Reddy will contest from Medak, while ex-IPS officer R.S. Praveen Kumar, who recently quit BSP and joined BRS, is being fielded from Nagar Karnool. With this, the former Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao's party has announced candidates for 13 Lok Sabha seats out of the total 17 in Telangana. Praveen Kumar unsuccessfully contested the assembly polls in November last year when he was heading the state unit of the Mayawati-led party. He quit the BSP on 16th March. Venkatram Reddy is currently an MLC. It required to furnish grounds of arrest to accused. The Supreme Court has dismissed the centre's petition seeking review of its verdict, which said the Enforcement Directorate is required to furnish the grounds of arrest to an accused in writing without exception, saying there was no error in its judgment warranting reconsideration. A bench of justices as Bopanna and Sanjay Kumar considered the review petition in chambers and passed the order. The bench said that the court had carefully gone through the review petitions and the connected papers. There was no error, much less apparent, in the order impugned, warranting its reconsideration. The review petitions are dismissed accordingly. Pending application, if any, stands disposed of, the bench said. In its order passed on 20th March, the bench also dismissed the centre's application for an open court hearing. The centre had sought a review of 3rd October order of the Apex Court, by which it had set aside the orders of the Punjab and Haryana High Court as well as the arrest memos, while directing the release of Basant Bansal and Pankaj Bansal, directors of Gurugram-based realty group M3M, in a money laundering case. The top court had come down heavily on the Enforcement Directorate and said it is not expected to be vindictive in its conduct and must act with utmost probity and fairness. Modi bestowed Bhutan's highest civilian award, Order of the Drig Gyalpo. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Friday received Bhutan's highest civilian award, the Order of the Drig Gyalpo, the first foreign head of the government to receive the honor. The award has been conferred to Prime Minister Modi in recognition of his outstanding contribution to the growth of India-Bhutan relations and for his distinguished service to the Bhutanese nation and people. Bhutan's King Jigme Khesar Namgyal Wangchuk awarded the Order of the Drig Gyalpo to Prime Minister Modi. The announcement for the honor was made by the King of Bhutan during the 114th National Day celebrations on 17 December 2021. On Friday, Prime Minister Modi received it during his today's state visit, his third since he took over as the Prime Minister in 2014. In 2020, Modi received the Legion of Merit by the US Government Award of the US Armed Forces, and in 2019, Russia conferred its highest civilian honor, the Order of St. Andrew Award, on Modi. Earlier in the day, hours after he arrived in the Himalayan nation, Modi said he was grateful to the Bhutanese people for according to him a memorable welcome to their beautiful country and hoped that India-Bhutan friendship keeps scaling new heights. Modi's visit seeks to further cement India's unique and enduring relations with Bhutan as part of the country's neighborhood first policy.
एक भारतीय के नाते मेरे जीवन का बहुत बड़ा दिन है। आपने मुझे भूटान के सर्वोच्च राष्ट्रीय अवार्ड से सम्मानित किया है। हर अवार्ड अपने आप में विशेष होता ही है, लेकिन जब किसी अन्य देश से अवार्ड मिलता है तो ये भरोसा मजबूत होता है कि हम दोनों देश सही दिशा में आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। हमारा ये विश्वास भी बढ़ता है कि हमारे प्रयासों से दोनों देशों के लोगों का कल्याण हुआ है। हमें और अधिक परिश्रम करने का उत्साह मिलता है, ऊर्जा मिलती है, लेकिन यह सम्मान मेरी व्यक्तिगत उपलब्धि नहीं है। ये भारत और 140 करोड़ भारतीयों का सम्मान है। भूटान की इस महान भूमि पर मैं सभी भारतवासियों की ओर से यह सम्मान नम्रता से स्वीकार करता हूं और इस सम्मान के लिए आपका और भूटान की जनता का हृदय से कोटि कोटि धन्यवाद करता हूं।
Defamation case against Rahul. UP court schedules hearing on 2nd April. A special court here on Friday postponed the hearing on a defamation case against Congress leader Rahul Gandhi to 2nd April due a strike by lawyers. The defamation complaint against Gandhi was filed by BJP leader Vijay Mishra for his alleged objectionable remarks against Home Minister Amit Shah. Advocate Santosh Pandey said the hearing in the case was scheduled for Friday, but it was deferred to 2nd April as lawyers abstained from court proceedings due to a strike over their various demands. The case was filed in August 2018. Last December, the court issued a warrant against Gandhi. Subsequently, Gandhi halted his Bharat Jodo Nyay Yatra in Amethi on 20th February last and reached the court and was granted bail. SC refuses bail to BRS leader Kavita in Delhi liquor case. The Supreme Court on Friday refused to grant bail to BRS leader K. Kavita, who has been arrested by the Enforcement Directorate in the Delhi excise policy scam case. A bench of Justices Sanjeev Khanna, M. Sundaresh and Bela M. Trivedi asked Kavita to approach the trial court, saying it is a practice which this court is following and cannot bypass the protocol. The bench said as far as Kavita's plea challenging the provisions of the Prevention of Money Laundering Act is concerned, the court is issuing notice to the Enforcement Directorate and seeking its response in 6 weeks. At the outset, Siebel told the bench that he has one request to the court, that he should not be asked to go to the High Court. He requested the court to see what is happening in the country. People are being arrested on the basis of an approval statement. The bench told Siebel that as a counsel, he should never be upset. The main writ petition can be put up for hearing with other petitions in July. When Siebel referred to the arrest of former Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren and other political leaders, the bench asked him not to make political statements. said it has achieved a major milestone in the area of reusable launch vehicle technology through the RLV LEX-0 to landing experiment. This is the second of the series conducted at Aeronautical Test Range, Chitradurga, in Karnataka at 7:10 am. After the RLV LEX-01 mission was accomplished last year, RLV LEX-02 demonstrated the autonomous landing capability of reusable launch vehicle from off-nominal initial conditions at release from helicopter, the Bangalore headquartered space agency said in a statement. The winged vehicle, called Pushpak, was lifted by an Indian Air Force Chinook helicopter and was released from 4.5 kilometers altitude. After release at a distance of 4 kilometers from the runway, Pushpak autonomously approached the runway along with cross-range corrections. It landed precisely on the runway and came to a halt using its brake parachute, landing gear brakes, and nose-wheel steering system, ISRO said. It added that this mission successfully simulated the approach and high-speed landing conditions of RLV returning from space. With this second mission, ISRO has revalidated the indigenously developed technologies in the areas of navigation, control systems, landing gear, and deceleration systems essential for performing high-speed autonomous landing of a space-returning vehicle, the space agency said. International drug racket busted in Hyderabad. In a major drug haul, the Telangana Drugs Control Administration, acting on a tip-off by the Interpol, uncovered the illegal manufacturing of illicit drugs and its export to several European nations. It is suspected that the drugs were being peddled in Hyderabad too. As much as 90 kilograms of the banned 3-MMC was found in a joint operation launched in coordination with the officials from the Prohibition and Excise Department on Thursday. The officials of the Drug Control Administration and excise teams raided PSN Medicare private company at IDA Bolaram, Jinnara Mandal, Sangareddy district in Telangana. According to the Drug Control Administration, material stocks with the code name YLV01 were detected at the site. The said material YLV01 was manufactured there without any batch manufacturing records or production logs, creating suspicion. Officers found stocks of 90.48 kilograms of YLV01 powder in the manufacturing site. On verification, DCA officials found that Kastur Reddy, who owned the company, received orders from several foreign nations and that he carried out sale transactions. The material was manufactured under the code name YLV01 and is chemical to methylamino 1,3-methylphenyl propan 1-1, said VB Kamalasan Reddy, Director General of the DCA. TDP-BJP nexus in Vishakhapatnam drug haul exposed, YSRCP. YSRCP General Secretary Sajjala Ramakrishna Reddy has attributed a nexus between the TDP and BJP with the prime accused in the recent Vishakhapatnam drug haul case. This revelation comes on the heels of a major seizure by the Central Bureau of Investigation of 25,000 kilograms of yeast mixed with cocaine at the Vishakhapatnam port in Andhra Pradesh. Ramakrishna Reddy pointed out that AP BJP Chief D. Purandeswari's son, Hitesh, and TDP Chief N. Chandrababu Naidu both have a link with the consignee company, named Sandhya Aqua Exports. According to him, the owners of Sandhya Aqua Exports are related to Purandeswari's family, with her son and family associates allegedly holding positions within the company. He further suggested that the consignee firm, which was reportedly involved in the drug import, is associated with a business promoted by Purandeswari's family members, which has since been divided and operated independently. In an effort to shed light on the alleged connections, YSRCP has shared photographs purportedly showing TDP leaders with the son of Sandhya Aqua Exports director, Poonam Kotia Chaudhary. These images have prompted questions about the nature of the relationship between TDP leaders and individuals associated with the company. YSRCP vehemently criticized the TDP and BJP for attempting to politicize the ongoing investigation, accusing them of hindering the process with baseless allegations. He questioned Naidu's preemptive finger-pointing at the ruling party even before the police commenced an investigation into the matter.
అట్లాగే ఆ కంపెనీల్లో ఎవరున్నారని తెలిస్తే అంతా ఈ కుటుంబాల దగ్గరగా ఉండేవాళ్ళు, బంధువులు. సాక్షాత్తు ఆమె ఈయన చంద్రబాబు నాయుడు వదిన, ఇప్పుడు బీజేపీ స్టేట్ ప్రెసిడెంట్ పురంధేశ్వరి, ఎన్టీ రామారావు గారి కుమార్తె. ఆమె కొడుకు ఒక కంపెనీలో ఉన్నాడు. ఆమె వియ్యంకుడు ఆ కంపెనీలోనే పార్ట్నర్ అంటున్నారు. వాళ్ళు ప్రమోట్ చేసిన కంపెనీనే తర్వాత డివైడ్ అయింది, ఒక్కొక్కరు ఒక యాక్టివిటీ చూసుకుంటున్నారు. బయటకు వచ్చి మేము అటాక్ చేసి వీడు సంజయ్ శివాల వాళ్ళు టీడీపీ వాళ్ళు అట్లాంటి వాళ్ళు ఉల్టా ముందే అందుకొని హడావుడిగా రాత్రి నుంచి 14 నుంచి ఉదరగొడుతున్నారు. ఇది ఖచ్చితంగా టీడీపీకి సంబంధించిన నాయకుల రోల్ ఉందని గట్టిగా అనుమానిస్తున్నాం. మామూలుగా అయితే రిలీఫ్ ఫీల్ అయ్యేవాళ్ళం. అయితే వాళ్ళ ఉలికిపాటు చూస్తుంటే, వాళ్ళు దాన్ని తెచ్చి మా మీద వేయాలని చూస్తుంటే, ప్రభుత్వం మీద వేయాలని చూస్తుంటే, వైఎస్ఆర్ కాంగ్రెస్ పార్టీ మీద నింద వేయాలని చూస్తుంటే ఇప్పుడు అనిపిస్తుంది వీళ్ళు తప్పించుకోవడానికే మా మీద నింద వేస్తున్నారని. దీని వెనక ఖచ్చితంగా చంద్రబాబు నాయుడు, ఆయన కొడుకు, ఆయన వదిన పురంధేశ్వరి, వాళ్లకు సంబంధించిన వాళ్ళు, ఆ గ్యాంగ్ ఎవరో ఉన్నారనేది గట్టిగా అనుమానిస్తున్నాం. ఆ మేరకు కన్సర్న్డ్ ఏజెన్సీస్ కూడా మేము పిటిషన్లు పెడుతున్నాం. ఐ థింక్ సిబిఐ యాంగిల్లో కూడా చూడాలి. మేము
ఎవరి వ్యక్తులు ఏంటి, కంటైనర్ ఏంటి అని మీడియా గాని ప్రపంచం గాని అజగనుకోక ముందే ఆయన బయటకు వచ్చి మాట్లాడేస్తాడు, విషం చిమ్ముతాడు. ఎవరయ్యా ఈ వ్యక్తులు అంటే విదేశాల నుంచి డ్రగ్స్ అందుకున్న వాళ్ళు ఎవరయ్యా అంటే అడ్రస్లని చూస్తే అంతా మనోళ్లే, అంతా బీరకాయ పీసే, అంతా సుట్టరకాలే. మరిదికి సుట్టం, వదినికి సుట్టం, వ్యాపారాలు, భాగస్వామ్యం, వాటాలు అంతా వీళ్లే. విషం మాత్రం జగన్మోహన్ రెడ్డి గారి మీద. మన వదిన గారి చుట్టాలు ఉండటం ఏంటి, వదిన గారి ఇంట్లో పిల్లలు ఉండటం ఏంటి, అసలు మీ చుట్టాలు దొరికితేనే మామూలుగా మీ చుట్టాలు డ్రగ్స్ తెప్పించారంటేనే జగన్మోహన్ రెడ్డి తెప్పించారనే విషయం చెబుతూ ఉంటే, అందుకోసమే ఎలక్షన్ కమిషనర్ గారిని కలిసాం. అయా దీన్ని లోతుగా విచారణ చేయాలి. తెలుగుదేశం పార్టీ మాకు భయాలు, అనుమానాలు ఉన్నాయి. ఈ రాష్ట్ర ప్రజలకి, వైఎస్ఆర్ కాంగ్రెస్ పార్టీకి ఆందోళనలుగా ఉన్నాయి. బ్రాందీ పంచేటువంటి స్థాయి నుంచి దాటి ఈ రాష్ట్రంలో ఓటు కోసం డ్రగ్స్ ఏమన్నా పంచి పెడతాకి తెచ్చాడా చంద్రబాబు?
Visakhapatnam Commissioner of Police Ravi Shankar Iyengar on Friday denied that the state official interfered in the drug seizure case. Addressing the media on the report by the CBI regarding the drug seizure at the port, mentioning the presence of government officials and port employees during the operation, which was causing delays, the Commissioner of Police said that it created unnecessary confusion. The terminology used in the report is technical and not an accusation of interference, he pointed. He said that they are all on deputation to the Election Commission of India and they have no political pressure or towards any leanings of any sorts. He also clarified that the Visakhapatnam port falls outside their jurisdiction as it is a private port owned by J.M. Bakshi. The CBI initially requested their assistance with the dog squad. However, their plans changed and they ultimately decided not to utilize the police resources, he said. The CBI said that they would conduct their own testing at the Central Forensic Science Laboratory, CFSL. The Commissioner of Police said that Visakhapatnam is a safe city and efforts have been made in the past 5 years to check the smuggling of drugs. Sensex gains 190 points, NSE Nifty advanced 84.80 points. Benchmark equity indices Sensex and Nifty closed higher for the third straight session on Friday, following gains in index majors L&T, ITC and Maruti and a record rally in the US markets after the Federal Reserve indicated 3 rate cuts this year. After falling in early trade, markets staged a smart recovery. The 30-share BSE Sensex climbed 190.75 points or 0.26% to settle at 72,831.94. However, a sharp correction in IT and tech stocks limited the rise. During the day, It jumped 474.43 points or 0.65% to 73,115.62. The NSE Nifty advanced 84.80 points or 0.39% to 22,096.75. From the Sensex basket, Sun Pharma, Maruti, IndusInd Bank, Titan, ITC, Tata Motors, Larsen and Toubro and JSW Steel were the major gainers. On the other hand, Infosys, Wipro, HCL Technologies, Tata Consultancy Services, Tech Mahindra and Bajaj Finserv were among the laggards. The BSE IT index fell 2%. In Asian markets, Seoul, Shanghai and Hong Kong settled lower, while Tokyo ended in the positive territory. European markets were trading on a mixed note. Wall Street tapped fresh record peaks on Thursday. Foreign institutional investors, FIIs, offloaded equities worth 1,826.97 crore rupees on Thursday, according to exchange data. Global oil benchmark Brent crude dipped 0.22% to $85 and 59 cents a barrel. The BSE benchmark jumped 539.50 points or 0.75% to close at 72,641.19 on Thursday. The NSE Nifty climbed 172.85 points or 0.79% to 22,011.95. Thank you for watching Swatantra TV English Bulletin. For a complete and comprehensive English news bulletin, please do watch Swatantra TV. This is Mahima, signing off. Keep watching Swatantra TV.